Breathe you in like oxygen. Oh, in an otherwise suffocating world, I'm reaching out for arms, I'm drowning in the open-ended love we're making, girl. Exhale the past, inhale a future that lasts. Change my heart, change my mind.
Hello and welcome to my channel. So today we're going a little bit creepy and we've got this dark red glam creepy makeup look. This look was inspired by a Milk 1422 face chart on Instagram. I saw it quite a while back and I knew that I had to recreate it, and today I was like, do you know what? Today is the day. If you would like to see how I created this makeup look, then keep on watching. I start this makeup look by priming my eyes with the MAC paint pot in Painterly, and then I set it with a translucent powder. I go straight in to my La Rock Summer Tones palette and go into the bright red eyeshadow in that. I get that on a fluffy brush and blend that into my crease. I blend this really far out, extending it down my nose and right up to my temple. I then go into my Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette and go into the shade Punk, which is this really dark red colour, and blend that more into the crease and on the outer corner. Once I have blended that out fully, I then get a bit of concealer and create a spotlight eye. I place the concealer in the centre of my lid and then blend it out with a mini beauty sponge. Then to make it really stand out, I then set that with a white eyeshadow. I then use that fluffy brush that I used earlier for the red eyeshadow and lightly blend in that white eyeshadow. This has a tiny bit of the red eyeshadow still on it, so it just makes it not as white and kind of a very light red or pink. I then really quickly get my base done before going into my eyes again. So I use that red eyeshadow that I used earlier and blend that out on my bottom lash line, and then I do exactly the same by getting that Punk eyeshadow and blending it in closer to the lash line, but mainly concentrating on the outer corner. I decided I wanted a little more of that on the outer corner on my lid as well, just to make it a little bit more smoky and dark. To make it a really dramatic smoky eye, I added a black eyeshadow to the outer corner as well. I used the eyeshadow called Black Out by Urban Decay. It is in the Gwen Stefani palette, but they also sell it as singles as well. I then quickly do my brows and I make them a lot darker and bushier than I normally would, as this is a really dramatic look. Now it's time for the black lines, or kind of like the star around the eye. So I use a black face paint for this, of course, it's by Snazaroo, and I just drag the brush out and flick it at the end to get that pointed edge. I also make sure that the lines cross over each other as well, because that just looked really cool. I also painted on some bottom eyelashes and some top eyelashes on the outer corner. Moving on to my lips, I use that first eyeshadow that I used, that bright red one, and I just blend it around my lips. It's gonna look a bit crazy, but then I get a big fluffy blending brush and blend that out, and I then go into the Urban Decay Heat palette and go into the shade Fuego and apply this on my lips and then blend it out just like we did earlier. Okay, for the rest of my lips you need to pay attention because I use about 5 different lip products. So the first product I use is by NYX and it's their Soft Matte Lip Cream, and this is in the shade Copenhagen, and I apply this all over my lips. I then use the Urban Decay Vice Liquid Lipstick in the shade Blackmail and apply this in the centre of my lips. I then use the Urban Decay Liquid Lipstick in the shade 714 and apply this to the outer corners of my lips. To add a little bit of gloss, I use the Primark Instagirl Liquid Lipstick in the shade Post This. And as this is a dark gloss, I applied this to the darker areas of my lips. And lastly, to add some gloss to the red areas of my lips, I use the Mark Beauty Lip Lacquer Shine in the shade Work It. I then put on my Tinker lashes in the style Natalie. So this is the final look, and I must admit at one point I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. No, it suddenly came together and I love it. I love it. If you liked it too, make sure to let me know by hitting the thumbs up button down below. And also, if you would like to see more looks like this, but also some really cute, girly, fun, pink, bubbly looks coming up very, very soon. So if you do not want to miss them either, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and that notification bell so you do not miss a single video. If you would like to see a little more of like behind the scenes and also some detailed photos of my looks, make sure you follow me on Instagram. It'll be up on the screen somewhere, wherever I decide to put it. My name is @Brooke.Ellis_ and it will also be linked in the description down below, as well as all the products that I used in this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye.
I'm reaching out for arms, I'm drowning.